Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. Um, I'm Jeannie, and this is our Tuesday night live show. So please join us in, share it tonight. The more times you share it, the more chances you will have of getting in the readings or getting an opportunity to receive a free reading. We will be making a drawing here in a little bit, so just kind of hang in there with us, okay? Wow, it's been one of those days. All right, a few quick, really important announcements. Our circles on Friday evenings have grown to the point where we have had to get another building, so they've kind of outgrown the house. So if anyone would like to join us here this Friday, please come to 7 West Main Street in St. Johnsville. I'm sorry. It's at the Spiral Path Temple. We can promise you that we have more than enough chairs for everyone, and the parking is much better out on Main Street than it is here by my home. So please join us. It's a wonderful exchange. If you've never been to Circle before, it doesn't cost you anything. Just come on in and enjoy the evening. If you are coming back, which 9 out of 10 people do, it's only $10 a person. Okay, it's a wonderful exchange. We can guarantee that everyone that comes for our open circle will receive a message, whether it's from myself or one of the other mediums here with our show. All right, we're getting some numbers up here. So before I get started, again, another announcement today. I would love to know the name of the people that helped Michelle out today. She kind of had a rollover accident out on New Turnpike Road out towards Johnstown. There were some wonderful people that helped her. I do remember the woman, when I got there to make sure everything was okay with her, the one woman said, "Oh, you did a reading for me last week on Facebook. So I know you're on the show here. Just give you a shout out. I can't thank you enough for the help that you gave both Michelle and I during that time. I mean, the accident itself was enough, but Michelle is fine now. She's hurting and sore, but she's doing okay. And we just really, really wanted to thank the people that stopped and helped us today.
Her husband too.
Especially, her husband who dragged the truck out of the
Flip me over.
flipped the truck back over and pulled her up out of the culvert or whatever. But anyway, thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. I wish I knew your names. If you can, let us know, please. All right. Okay. The other big announcement is starting March 9th on Baker Street in Johnstown. We will be holding an open circle there. And that is $10 per person, whether you've been there or not, been to a circle or not before, simply because, we're paying rent there. So please just help us out, okay? All right, let's get started. Amanda Ovit, I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly, Amanda. Amanda, as we're sitting here, there's a gentleman that comes through. A woman is coming with him, but she's standing kind of off in the back a little. She's a little shy. He's coming in and wanting to say hello, to say that he misses you, and he's saying, "You always were a good girl growing up." He says, "You were a handful then, and you are now too, but he loves you. And he sees a lot that's going on, and he just wants you to know that you've got a lot of love coming from the other side, not just from him, but from a lot of loved ones that you've lost." He's also talking about there's been a lot of changes for you, and he's saying, just follow your heart. You know it's going to be okay. Part of these changes is something to do with a move of some sort. I don't know if it's with you or someone else in your home, but just let him know that it's okay, all right? Excuse me for 1 second here. All right, folks, just hang in there. I'm working. Okay. All right. There was another one there. I just there. All right. Tasha Uden. That's what I was looking for. I was just trying to find this here. I was staring at. Okay. Tasha. I get a male vibration with that. And I really feel that the message was there was just that someone that cares a great deal, he's been watching, and he wants you to know it's okay, that everything's going to be okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Just a real strong energy of help and vitality. It's like he's trying to bring you energy. I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. Once again, I've lost the feed here. All right. All right. Cassandra Ringer. Hi, Cassandra. Cassandra, there's a young man that comes in and he presents like a brother. He's maybe a little bit older than you. He's been in spirit for a while. I apologize for the dogs again. Cassandra, hold on 1 second here. Gotta get the dogs. All right. My granddaughter's come in. It's okay.
Jesus.
All right, Cassandra, the young man that comes in presents as like a brother or someone that you looked at like a brother. It wasn't a lover or a boyfriend or anything like that, but I want to say you were about his age. He's showing me like films or pictures or movies or something he said you used to enjoy with him. He wants you to know that it's like when you're sitting and chilling and enjoying movies and having time like that he's with you a lot. I hope you can relate to this. He's not giving me a name. For that, I apologize. You know, I don't, it's rare that I hear names. But Cassandra, he just wants you to know that he's with you a lot. Okay? I'll leave that. Ooh. All right. Where are we going here? Tabitha, Kelly, or Aunt Kelly says hello.
Oh, I was gonna say someone.
That was my
name?
granddaughter coming in, folks, from work. She's staying with us now. Her mom and dad are moving to North Carolina, and she's staying to finish out the school year. So when it gets a little loud, you can blame her. Okay? All right. All right. All right, Shelley Timmerman. Shelley, I'm not sure it is exactly who you want to hear from, but there's an older man here, and he's rubbing his chest. I don't know if he passed because of a heart or a lung problem, or if he's concerned with you with this. He's just, he wants you to be careful. He's saying something's been going on. This has to do more with you. He doesn't want you to repeat like him, and he wants you to get things taken care of. He's saying don't ignore it. Don't play the big guy like I did and think that, you know, you're invincible, because he wants you to get taken care of, and he wants you to know that you've got a long time here left. You've got a lot to do. So just remember he's talking about it, okay? He's saying you're a lot stronger than what you think you are. You're selling yourself short here lately, so just know that you're going to be okay. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. Peyton Hauserman. Hi, Peyton. Peyton, does the name of Johnny or Johnny mean anything to you? Because I'm hearing, tell him Johnny's here. Again, that's unusual for me to hear a name, so I'm hoping you can connect with it. Very strong energy with him. Very playful too. It's like he was a practical joker. He liked to play practical jokes on people. It was like the greatest thing to him was practical jokes. He wants you to know this isn't a joke, that it's really him, and he's saying, I love you. Hopefully you can connect with that. God bless. All right. Wow. Nikita Nicole Voss. Nikita Nicole. Nikita, did you know someone that loved the winter? I mean, he's showing me like snowmobiles and skis and all kinds of winter playtime equipment. And he's saying nobody has fun outside anymore the way he used to. All right, Nikita. This is a male vibration. I'm sorry, it's not female, but this is a male vibration. But he's saying something about playtime in snow and enjoying it. And I know if you're anything like me, folks, we're a little fed up with the snow. It's time for it to go and spring to be here. But anyway, he wants you to just enjoy life more. You need to start having fun. You need to start playing more. It's time. Life is too short. You need to enjoy it more. Okay? I'll leave that. Hopefully it makes sense. God bless. Trisha Golden. Trisha, is this I don't know if this is a husband or a father. It's an older gentleman. He's saying, you don't feel me because you blocked me. Very point blank with the way he speaks. He's not angry. He's not upset. It's like he's trying to answer your question. He's saying, you know, I can't come through when the door is nailed shut. And he wants you to know that he wants to be able to come through more. Perhaps learning some meditation techniques and just learning how to open up a little bit would help. But wow. He's saying we used to do so many things together. Yeah, but there's something he's trying to bring you through, Trisha. Something really, I want to say it's personal in nature. I don't want to bring it onto the show. But he's saying he needs to say these things to you. So perhaps before you go to, he's saying, you know, before you go to sleep tonight, you know, just in your mind, just say a prayer and just say, okay, I'm opening that door. I've taken the nails out. Tell me what you got to say. And I'm telling you, he will come through and you'll understand what he has to say to you. It'll make sense. All right. I hope that helps because I really don't want to get into it online. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Folks, tonight is a drawing for the free reading. Just so you know, for everyone, especially the new ones, share the heck out of this because the more you share it, the more times you share it, or the more chances you have for your name to be going in for a drawing. The last Tuesday of every month is when we pull that name. So we're doing that now. Okay, the winner this month is Shannon Fonda. I think that's how it's pronounced, Shannon Fonda. So if anyone knows her, let her know that she has won a free reading and she can call me after the show. Be more than happy to work with her. Okay? All right. Hey, Evie. How you doing, babe? All right, Evie Carter. I know you've been getting dumped with the snow really heavy out there in Idaho. But there's a young man that comes through, or a younger man. He's not old like me, okay? Maybe his 40s, early 50s. Anyway, he's here and he's laughing. He thinks that the snow is funny and that your reaction to it is funny. He's saying springtime's coming. He says, get your traveling boots on. You're getting ready to travel again? I don't know if you are, but he's telling me you are. And he's saying he wants to travel with you. He's saying, you always got a piece of my heart, woman, and just, I really feel like this is your brother here, because it's just that type of energy, and I just feel a lot of love. But he wants you to know that when you start moving again and start traveling, he's saying, put your traveling boots on, because I'm ready to go. As much as you are, he's ready to go with you. So have fun. All right. I'll leave that for now. All right. All right. I keep hearing someone in the distance calling, and I'm trying to connect with them, and I haven't been able to yet. So we're just working on that. Okay. Sandy Wagner Cassidy. Hi, Sandy. Sandy, could you connect with children here in spirit? Lots of love, lots of happiness, lots of just energy, wanting to say hi. I believe, one of these is a child of yours. Whether, and a lot of times people don't realize, whether through miscarriage or whatever, the loss of a child, the children still continue to grow in spirit. Sandy, this little one's here, and she's got a whole group of kids with her, and she just wants you to know that she's growing, that she's happy, and she's made friends. Have you had a cold lately, Sandy? Because she's saying she doesn't like the fact that you're not feeling good. You haven't been smiling a lot. And that's part of her reason to come through, is because she wants to make you smile. She loved your smile, and that meant a lot to her. But just know that she's here, okay? All right, folks, again, in July, not in July, wow. March 9th, we'll be starting the Saturday night circles. For right now, it'll be like once a month or maybe more. We'll see what's going on. But depending on the outcome, the number that decide to come in is how often we'll have the circles. But definitely on Baker Street in St. Johnsville. Johnstown. Wow, I'm telling you, folks, it's been a rough day.
It has been.
Okay, on Baker Street in Johnstown, March 9th. 8 o'clock in the evening, we're going to start circles out there. And again, it'll be, there's 7:30 here, like 8 out there, just for traveling purposes. If anyone is interested, it'll be $10 a person, and we'd love to have you come in and experience it for yourselves. All right. And again, whoever helped Michelle today, thank you so much. They have meant the world. Rebecca White. Rebecca, was your mom a tall woman? I mean, I'm about 5'7", and people consider me tall, and I feel almost like eye to eye with her in height. All I'm hearing from her is, honey, there's nothing to forgive. She said that there was a lot of stuff that she didn't understand before she passed. A lot she didn't understand, but she wants you to know that she does now. And she's saying if apologies were needed, it was from me to you, because I didn't understand what was going on. She loves you. And she's looking forward to seeing you soon. When she's saying that, she's talking about being able to manifest to where you can see her. It's like that's what she's trying to do. That's That's what she wants. Okay? All right. God bless. All right. Michelle Sweet. All right. All right, Michelle. There's a man here, but I'm not hearing Charlie. I'm hearing Charles. Did he like being introduced more as Charles? He's saying, don't worry. He says, your direction's headed in the right way, but the timing is a little off. Something that you've been trying to do. He's holding off a little bit. He's saying, you need to hold off just a little bit. He says, the direction's the right way, but the timing is a little off. He's saying to slow things down just a bit, and you'll be okay, and he'll be there to help. Whatever this is he likes it. He's glad about the idea. He knows what you're doing, and he's happy about it. Okay, I'll leave that. I hope it helps. Is it Jess Daniels? All right. Jess, there's a woman that comes through. I know you asked about a gentleman, but there's a woman that comes through. Wow, I feel confusion here. She's confused. It's almost like she's saying, I'm surprised you didn't ask for me. She was connected with an uncle. And she's saying he's doing okay. His crossing was a little rough for him. He's been in spirit a while, but it was a little rougher for him than most. I don't know what the reason is for that. She's not telling me, but she wants you to know that he's doing well. He's okay now. I don't know if he fought it or his understanding maybe wasn't there totally, but know that he's okay. She's saying, I got him. I'm taking care of him. This woman crossed after the uncle did. She's saying that's why I had to come take care of him. I had to help him. That's the only way he would rest. Wow, that's unusual. I don't think I've ever received a message like that. But just know that he's okay. When he's ready, he'll be coming through. All right. All right. Alicia Snyder. Yeah, Alicia. Was your dad a businessman? I'm asking because the man comes through and he's wearing like a business suit. Very tired, very he was very tired before he left. But there's a big smile on his face. He's saying, but not anymore. I'm not tired anymore. I feel so much better. I don't know what swing sets mean to you, Alicia, but he's showing me an old swing set. And he's saying, remember when I used to play with you? He said, I remember those times and it makes my heart feel good. For some reason, there was a special interest for you or with you, and he wants you to know that he loves you. Okay, I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Is it Janine Lott? Janine, just as your name started to scroll through, I literally felt someone's hands like on my chin or on my neck. Nothing negative, but just very loving hands, like it's like they're here to help. They're here to help you speak up or to speak out about stuff that's going on. You've held your tongue for a long time. And he's saying it's time for you to speak your mind. It's time for you to be honest with people. You've held back so much. He loves you. And he's looking for ways to help you now, ways that he can come in and be with you to give you the added energy that you need. Janine, I hope this makes sense. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but he's talking, Speak your mind, you'll feel better. He's saying, you know what I'm talking about. And it has to do with private or personal matters. And he's saying, once you start saying what you need to say to people, you're going to find things easing off greatly in your life. For right now, things have been tense and tight for so long that it's like you forgot how to smile or you forgot how to feel good. I want to say that this man, he's a little on the heavy side. He's not tremendously overweight, but I want to say he's a little on the heavy side. If it helps, he's telling me that his death was an accident. It wasn't like from illness or an illness that went on for a long time. He's saying that an accident somehow led to his death. If that helps identify him for you, okay? I'll leave that. Again, I hope it helps. All right. Where'd I put that name? Right here. Did I just? Okay. For anyone, please share this video. For as many times as you share, your name will go into a drawing at the end of the month for a free reading. This month, the free reading goes to Shannon Fonda. So I haven't seen her on yet tonight. If you do see her, please let her know that she's won the reading and she can get a hold of me, today or later tonight or tomorrow, and be more than happy to set something up with her. Okay? All right. Haley K. Haley. I'm just drawn to that name because I really like it. But as I came in, as I said your name, there's I almost want to say a boy popped up, his head. I want to possibly a teenager. He's all wet. I don't know what from. But anyway, he's saying hi. He wants you to know he's happy. He's made a lot of new friends. And he said that was important to you, that he made friends, that you knew about him. And he's saying, I didn't forget anybody. He's also saying, is your birthday soon, Haley? Because he's saying, I want to come to the party too. Just let them all know that I'm going to be at the party too. I'm thinking like I don't know if this is a birthday party or an anniversary or something, but there's something with the family is being planned that he wants to be a part of. Okay, and I'll leave that. God bless. All right, again, Friday nights with Open Circle at our new location will be at 7 West Main Street at the Spiral Path Temple. Please join us there. There's plenty of parking, no more problems with parking, and no more problems with chairs, folks. We have plenty of both. So come on in, and we can have a very positive circle. They have been growing in numbers, and I believe everyone that's come has shown great interest and positive, statements about it. So come on in, enjoy it. If nothing else, for your first time in, it costs you absolutely nothing. Other than that, we do ask for a $10 donation per person. And these donations go, of course, we have to rent places. There's a lot involved as far as money-wise that I just don't have. And this is what we're trying to do. And it's also why we ask for donations. Okay. All right. Melissa Marie. Melissa, what is with airplanes, please? I feel like I'm standing at an airport and I'm seeing airplanes. Okay, Melissa, I don't know if this is a trip that you're going on or one that you've been on, but there's a woman here standing and saying, I'm going to be there with you. Well, I'd have to say then this is something that's coming up. She's saying, don't be afraid, it's fun. She flew before, and she just wants you to know that everything's going to be fine, nothing's going to happen. She's saying, we're going to have a good time. She's going to make sure of it. So when things go a little crazy and you start laughing, know that she's there. She's the reason for it. Wow. It's a little strange, but that's how she's coming through. I hope you can understand what we're talking about. And I know that gets repetitious, folks, and I do apologize, but when these messages come through, I have no idea of who you are or what the messages are. I just give them the way they come into me. And that's why I hope that you can understand them, because most times I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just give it the way Spirit comes into me or comes to me with them. Heather Flint. Heather, was your grandmother a feisty little woman? And I say that with love. Okay? When I say a feisty little woman, I want to say, when she came into a room, people knew she was here. And if she had something to say, she didn't hold anything back. She just said it the way it was. She's telling me, Heather, that you have a tendency to be like her sometimes. But she wants... Okay. Something's been going on, Heather, with your temper. And she's saying you need to get that in check. You need to behave yourself, because that temper is going to cause more problems than what's already there. There's situations around you. She wants you to step back, and she wants you to really think about things before you say them. All right? Because she's saying that's what gets you in trouble the most. She loves you. And she's kind of smiling about it, and she says, you're a lot more like me than what people think, or more than what anyone wants to admit to, but just know that she loves you, okay? Mary. Mary Walker. He's going to be fine. He's going to get a headache, but more because he's stressed about taking the trip than for anything physical going on. And I don't know why he's so nervous about coming up, but he is. Just let him know everything's going to go fine. You need this time. You need to get away. Even though you're coming to see family, you still need this time. Okay? But no, I don't feel any repercussions coming from the head injury with the flying and the compression. I know what you're talking about. No, he's going to be fine, huh? Okay? I'll leave that. Excuse me for 1 second, folks. in a half hour, and I'm thirsty. Okay. Samantha Edwards, was your Nana a big woman? Because what as I'd seen that go by and I seen your name, it's like I felt these big arms just wrap around me and just hug for all she's worth. And it's like that hug is for you. But I get the feeling of a large woman here. And she's saying she loved to give hugs. That was her big thing. You couldn't walk in or you couldn't leave her house without giving her a hug. Or she'd let you know about it. Wow. She'd let you know about it big time. A lot of love. She's talking about you haven't been feeling well lately. Does this have you had a cold or something? I'm not a medical doctor here, folks, by any stretch. But I feel like you've been ill, and she wants you to take better care of yourself. She's saying you don't dress properly. It's like, going outside without a coat. Oh, I'm only going to be a second, and then running, just doing what you got to do and then coming back in. She says, start wearing the damn coat. Excuse me, but that's exactly how she's saying it. So just, Samantha, do what you're supposed to. Okay. God bless, hon. Hey, Chelsea. How you doing, babe? It's Chelsea Relu. Chelsea, your grandma's here. I know you didn't meet her, but she's really happy with the young lady that you've become. She's saying you remind her a lot of your mama. And she's saying, but you have a better, She's saying you have a better attitude than your mother, and she's happy about that, and she's laughing about it because she knows that's going to get me in trouble. Okay. Love you, baby girl. Wow. Okay. Sometimes when stuff comes through, I know just as I'm saying it, wow, I'm in for it when I shut the phone down. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, folks. Is it Kayla or Kayla Brune? I'm going to pronounce it Kayla, and I'm hoping I'm not wrecking your name here. I really don't mean to. Kayla, there's a man that stands here, very firm, very almost like a scowl on his face, but not anything in anger or anything like that. I want to say I get the feeling of a very intelligent man. I don't know that it was so much book learned as it was life learned in type of smart, but very, very serious. For as much as I'm seeing this serious look on his face, what I'm hearing is that you need to smile more. You need to smile more, to be happier. He said you haven't been happy for a while, and that worries him because he's saying you deserve to be happy. You've been through enough. You've had enough sadness in your life. And he's saying it's time to just be happy and to, I want to say, to get on with things. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but he wants to make sure that you enjoy life a little bit more. And that when you get going, or it's like when you wake up in the morning, instead of just, okay, another day, he wants you to smile when you greet the day. He wants to see that smile, to be happy that you're alive and that you can function. He's saying, because not all of us got that luxury. But he does love you tremendously. I hope you can understand the message. God bless. All right. Zachary, how you doing? Haldick. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Please forgive me if I'm not, Zachary. Zachary, there's a young man that's standing here. He's got his hands on his hips. And he's saying, hey, how you doing? He's coming through very not formal at all, very kind of laid back, a lot of love, a lot of energy. And the feeling of that he left before his time, or he feels he left before his time, because he's saying we could have had a good thing, but I had to leave. Know that there's a lot of love coming through, and he wants you to remember him. He says, remember me with a smile. He says, and remember me with love. I hope this makes sense. He's also talking about walking. Do you walk, or have you been walking a lot? Because if not, you need to be. You need to get things moving. All right. I hope that makes sense. All right. For people that are trying to call in, please wait till after the show, because that interrupts the feed for us here. All right. I don't mean to be rude in any way, but okay. Ian Herberer. Ian, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that name right. I'm terrible with names. Don't mean to be, but I am. All right. Ian, does the name Simon mean anything to you? Ian, I keep hearing the name Simon. And I just feel it's important. He's all right, he's here, and he's talking about weather and changes that are needed. I'm not understanding this one at all. I think what he's saying here, Ian, is that you need changes in your life. You need a change in weather, you need a change in residence, you need a change in everything. But he's saying it's not going to happen until you decide to do it. He's working, he's been working from his side real hard to get you to make this move. But he's saying that, you know, it'll happen when you're ready, and he knows that. But just know that he's concerned. He's concerned about your all-around health, wants you to be well, wants you to be happy, because he knows that for whatever reason you're not happy right now, and that bothers him. And he's saying, it's okay. But when you decide to smile, I'll be right here. Okay, hope it makes sense. God bless. All right, again, March 9th, we will be starting open circles on Saturday evenings in Johnstown on Baker Street. For now, we have them on Friday nights. They are here in St. Johnsville at 7 West Main Street. Plenty of room, plenty of on-street parking, plenty of chairs, so nobody has to sit on the floor. The last couple weeks have been wonderful. The numbers have been up there. A lot of people coming in and enjoying themselves, but I just think, and Michelle and I both think, that people will enjoy themselves more when they can sit more comfortably. So that was our end goal for the change of venue for where we have the open circle. But it's still going to be a good time for everyone. And I'll leave that. All right. April Morehouse. April, just as I've seen your name, I heard a mail saying, tell her dad's here. I love her. I'm not hearing anything else with that. I'm not hearing any other message, but just know that he's here. Okay? And I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Where's... All I keep hearing is, where's William? Where's Will? Bill, Will. I haven't seen that name on here, but there's a spirit here, and they're looking for someone by the name of Bill or William. It seems to be happening a lot last couple weeks. I don't know if it's a change with me or with my energy or with the show itself. But well, when he comes on, we'll give the message. Okay. Is it Christina Dennis Bloom? Hi, Christina. Christina, there's a woman here. She's very, very shy, very, very timid about coming in because I don't think she's ever communicated with the physical world from her side. She's saying, all she's saying is important. She has to know I'm okay, which tells me that, I guess she said, this tells me that she hasn't been in spirit very long, or she's newly transitioned because she's not sure how to say hello. But for whatever reason, she brought me to you, Christina. She says she has to know that I'm okay. She said, no more crying. I'm okay. It's important to her that you know that. Okay, and I'll leave that. All right. Oh, okay, we got about 10:00. All right. Lorraine Richards. Lorraine, there's a woman here. I believe it's a mother or mother-in-law. She's concerned. Something's been going on with you that she's not happy about. I don't know what it is. But she's saying you need to stop and think. You need to really think it through before you do things. I really feel like a mother vibration with her. She loves you. She wants you to know that. All she keeps saying is things can change, but we have to be willing to make the changes. She knows. Okay. She knows that Randy is past, but she's saying you need to be careful. Rethink things. Rethink your options. I hope that makes sense, Lorraine. It's the way it comes in. All right. God bless him. Wow. Angel Hill. Angel, there's a woman, and she's standing here, and it's like she's tapping her foot like she's impatient. Impatient, but she's laughing. It's like she's saying, I didn't have any patience when I was there, and I don't have much more now. Also, there was a problem with her shoulder. She's saying this is how you would remember her. She was always complaining about rheumatism or something in her shoulder. And she's saying, oh, I complained about everything before I passed. But she's laughing about it. She wants you to be careful that you don't take on too much. You have a tendency to do that. Taking on everybody's problems, not just your own, but what everybody else's. And she's saying, that's not cool. That's not good for you. You need to start taking better care of yourself. She's concerned that you haven't taken care of yourself in quite a long time. And she's saying that it's starting to show. So not meaning to be negative in any way or rude or insulting, but Angel, you really need to make some changes in your own personal self, your own personal life. You'll feel so much better when you do. Okay? I hope that makes sense. And this woman says, I love you. You know I love you. She said, just because I'm here doesn't mean I'm going to stop caring or stop telling you what to do. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. That's the way she says it. Okay? God bless. All right. Fawn. I'm seeing 3 little boys here. They're presenting as little boys, but something's different here, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm hearing a lot of giggling and like, we didn't go anyplace. We're still here. I don't know, Fawn, are these sons of yours? Or children that you cared for? I know these children are drawn to you because they love you tremendously. It means a great deal to them. You mean a great deal to them. They're saying they like the house you're in. They have fun in it. I believe, for whatever reason, it's like you've been aware of their activity in the house, things going a little haywire. It's these 3 boys. And I just literally, I'm seeing like little boys or kids playing football inside a house. And it's like things getting knocked over or broken or damaged. And they're laughing like crazy. They're saying, we love doing stuff like that. And they love it when you get upset and you get frustrated because they think you're funny. If you want to change it, if you want them to stop doing this, tell them to stop. You can take control and you can make sure that things get changed the way you want it to get changed. Okay, Fawn? I hope that helps. All right. Wow, Sabrina Little. Sabrina, I was just going to start to say, we're getting near the end of the line here and getting ready to close here after I make a few announcements. And I got this man running in saying, hold it, hold it, hold it. I want to talk to her. I want to say hi to her. I feel like a father vibration with him. Possibly like a husband, but more like a father. He comes in and he just wants to say hi. He wants you to know he's here, that he sees everything, that he's been trying to join in before, and it's like he just was able to push his way to the front for the first time. And he's standing here and it's like he's out of breath and he doesn't know what to say. Okay. All right. He's saying whatever happened with the car this week, he's aware of it. He's saying it's time to do something about that. Now, I'm not a mechanic. I'm only giving it the way it comes in. Okay, Sabrina? He's saying it needs to get taken care of. You need to do something about that, he says, before somebody gets hurt. That's all he wants to say, and I love you, and I'll talk to you later. It's just that sweet and that simple. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're running low on time here. Just to let everyone know, Friday night circles will now be held at 7 West Main Street in St. Johnsville here. Again, first-time sitters, there's no charge whatsoever. If you're coming back, and many of you do, we do ask for $10 per person. Everyone that comes in for a circle is guaranteed a message of a very least of one. Many get several. Because there's myself and there's other mediums in the circle, and we work with spirit to keep things going. Also, on March 9th, we will be starting to have circles on Baker Street in Johnstown. We'll give the number and the address of that as it gets closer, but just keep that time and date open because we'd love to have you in there. The circles in Johnstown will be $10 a person for everyone that comes in. Again, there will be no free in Johnstown simply because we have to pay rent and we can't do it ourselves. We kind of depend on everyone else for that. All right. As much as we love doing this work, it can get a little costly to us sometimes, and it's what we have to do in order to reach everyone. For as many times as you shared this video, your name will go into a drawing for next month, for the end of next month. Tonight's winner is Shannon Fonda, so if you know her, please give her a call. Of course, we don't have any names or phone numbers or anything, but let her know that she has won a free reading, please. Okay? And with that in mind, again, to the people that helped Michelle this afternoon, or early this afternoon, she flipped her truck, and there were some wonderful people that helped her. And I'm only mentioning it on the show because the woman involved with helping had said that I read for her last week on the show. I'm hoping she's on here tonight. I just can't even begin to tell you how grateful Michelle and I were that you and your husband or your spouse helped as much as you did today with tipping the truck upright and helping Michelle. It meant a great deal to us. I think that's about it for the night, folks. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Tomorrow night we will be on YouTube Live at 8 p.m. If I couldn't get to you tonight, please join us tomorrow night and invite your friends in. Have them subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once we get enough subscriptions, it will help us financially, and that's what we're trying to do. So please get the subscriptions in, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, folks, and God bless. Have a wonderful evening.